straight. Oh girl, don't get straight. You are not coolin'. Oh girl, don't get straight. You are not coolin'. You are not coolin'. You are not breathing. You are not breathing. You cannot see. Polka dot is fried. Polka dot is fried. You are not cool. You are not. You are not cool. You are not coolin'. You are not coolin'. You are not coolin'. You are not breathing. You are not breathing. You cannot see. Polka dot is fried. Polka dot is fried.
What is SUT? Simply United Together is a catalyst for positive social change and community empowerment. We support a diversified idealism that promotes community sustainability, human relations, and civic empowerment. SUT Global was founded in May 2011 by Dr. James Jones Sr., who is a native of Youngstown, Ohio. He is the founder and chairman of SUT Global, which originated on Facebook. We are a grassroots, international community service organization that has seen a phenomenal growth since its inception. Our headquarters are in Atlanta, Georgia. We currently have over 350 chapters, 52 divisions, and represented in 49 of the 50 states. Additionally, SUT is represented internationally in 44 countries, such as Africa, Mexico, Canada, Europe, Middle East, Asia, South America, Australia, and the Caribbean. With its consistent growth of members and an eye on even broader horizons, SUT Global wants to take its mission plus message to the next level. These entities will allow the members to interact with each other on a more personal level while giving back to our local communities across the world. SUT recently won the Steve Harvey Neighborhood Award for Best Community Leader and other numerous community outreach awards in 2015. Dr. Jones also helped create the newly united platform of Community Compilation, a group of organizations across the country coming together serving a huge purpose as one. Our founder and chairman, Dr. James Jones Sr., believes that being a blessing to someone else is the most important thing that a human being can do. Different people, same purpose, Simply United. With the over 50 initiatives that Simply United Together has, it's very easy for you to get in where you fit in and make a difference today.
Thank you. Hey, and I'm back. And the song that you got a chance to listen to before the break, before the station ID, was, like I said, the name of the group is called Jazz Specs. I'll spell it for you, JASPECTS. So it's like Aspects with a J. And I'm telling you, they got 3 dope albums. And like they said, they stopped making music in like 2009, and I've been trying to find them on social media. I haven't been able to find them, but they got dope music, so please check them out and support them because they got some great music, y'all. So let me get into I want to get into definitely some news, and I'm watching a little bit of the start of this game, and I'm looking also at. All right, let me get focused. So let me give y'all some definite news you can use real quick. Some news you can use. I'm sorry.
Your attention, please. This is an important announcement.
So. Here we go with some interesting news real quick. So, I thought this was over and done with, but I guess I was wrong. But, so, apparently, this Bill Cosby sexual assault situation is not over. His trial is set for June of this year. And a June 5th trial date has officially been set for Bill Cosby, and it should last about 2 weeks, according to news reports. Cosby, 79, is accused of. I'm sorry, but no pun intended. But when I read this, I thought it said Bill Cosby, 69. I'm sorry. I know this is a sensitive subject, but. It was quite funny. Blame my thought process. But Cosby, 79, is accused of drugging and sexually assaulting former Temple University employee Andrea Constand at his home in 2004. Cosby said the encounter was consensual. He faces 3 aggravated sexual assault charges, and the charges were originally filed in December of 2015. And after multiple pretrial hearings have been held since then, with defense attorneys and prosecutors arguing about how the trial should be handled, now we finally have a jury selection, which will likely take place in May, and their names will not be made public. Jurors will be imported 300 miles away to Norristown, a suburb of Philadelphia, from the Pittsburgh area, basically. So yeah, so Bill Cosby is still going to court. So I guess the older charges from back in the day were dropped and dismissed, but this recent one, so 2009, that was about 8 years ago. So Bill Cosby was 71, and he was still up to his old ways. He was, I guess he was still dipping his spoon in the Jell-O pudding at that age. I guess ain't nothing wrong with that. But you Bill Cosby, man, I don't think you need to drug these women. I mean, do what you about to do anyway. Cut a check. For real. But oh well. But yeah, that trial is going to happen finally in June. So interesting. So a recap from this weekend. I did report on Saturday. There are 3 people charged with the criminal charges for the fire and the bridge collapse that happened on I-85 North here in Atlanta. And the actual 3 people. Now, this is crazy. So this came out more over the weekend, and I made a joke of this, but I said you would have to be a crackhead to do something that dumb to set a fire. And yeah, so one of the persons was a drug addict, and they said they were all getting high, and one particular guy got higher than everybody else. Decided to put 2 trash cans together or a trash can together on the shopping cart and set whatever on fire, and the fire just kept going. But it still sounds fishy to me, because for that massive amount of fire and heat wasn't caused by just a simple grocery cart fire. I mean, the grocery cart itself would have melted for that amount of heat. So I'm gonna still report to you all the more information I get, because it's still a fishy situation about that. And I feel like the city just felt like somebody had to take a blame for it, when sensibly it could have been just blaming on a careless worker or something like that, because there was a lot of construction equipment and plastic piping, etc. And I mean, spontaneous combustion would have been more explainable than you saying 3 crackheads set a shopping cart on fire. I mean, come on. You do know it's 2017, and it's the power, it's the information age. So, let's get together, Atlanta. So, in interesting news, on Saturday, this happened over the weekend. On Saturday, a Washington homeowner walked in on a man taking a shower in his home. And the homeowner, whose identity has yet to be released, told officials that when he arrived at his home in Belfort around 8 a.m., he noticed the door had been kicked in. When he got inside, he found 31-year-old Nathaniel Joseph Rosa in his shower. The two reportedly exchanged words, and the homeowner left the scene, got a gun, came back, and fatally shot Rosa just before calling the police to explain the situation. Before I get into what happened in details, I'm never going to argue or try to fight with a man that's naked. I mean, pause. No homo. I'm good. Like, that's crazy. But and I know y'all saying, well, it didn't say that. Well, from the story, it said the two reportedly exchanged words. I don't think brother said, go ahead and put some clothes on. Let me go ahead and then we could talk about this. No, it was an immediate course of action. But let me tell you the twist in the story. So since the situation, after calling the police, the actual homeowner has been arrested and charged with second-degree murder. Yes, hear me right. The guy broke into his house. The guy came into the house and saw the guy taking a shower. They had some words. The guy left, came back with a gun. You do see where this is going.